Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Life as Zanny. I'm so excited to have you here today. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be a Shop My Stash March monthly makeup drawer. I'm super excited to just put in some new products into my drawer, like from the new makeup that I just got. I'm excited to put some old products in here that I want to start using again. Yeah, so let's talk about, I'm going to pull out everything, so we're just going to get right into the video now. I'm going to pull out all the little bins and just talk about everything really quickly, and yes. So, starting with palettes, I used all these palettes throughout the month of February, and I'm very happy with the choices that I picked. So I have this one. This is the Tarte Juicy palette. So I loved this one. So the next one is a Too Faced Let's Play. I used this quite a few times, and I also used it for my Valentine's Day look. Love this palette. I'm super happy that I pulled it, because these little Too Faced palettes I tend to forget about because they're in these drawers. So yeah, I'm super happy that I used this quite a few times this month. My next palette is the Beauty Creations Murillo Twins palette. And this is the Brianna palette, and I use this quite a few times in the month of February. So I got a lot of use out of it, and I always do because it's such a good palette. The last palette that I have is the Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette. I use this probably like 3 times. But yeah, it's a good palette. I love these ones. So I got use out of all of those. Next, going into foundations. So the Kat Von D Lock-It primer and foundation. I absolutely love this combo, and I use this a lot. So I got very good use out of the primer and foundation. The next primer, this was like a very new. I got it I think before February, so that's when I put it in my drawer. I like it. I don't really have much to say about it. I just think that it's really hydrating, so yes, liked that. Now the second foundation that I had in here was the Gucci foundation, and I really like this foundation because it has good coverage. It stays on a pretty long time. Now the only thing is when I did a video on this reviewing it, I was just like fresh out of like being sick with COVID, so my nose wasn't really good at like picking up smells so fast. But I just want to say that the smell on this foundation is very horrible. It smells like a rose perfume, but it's super strong. When you're like putting it on your skin, it just hits you it's a very strong. It is a really strong scent, and I really don't like a rose scent. It's just not my preferred scent, so it's just, you can just imagine how much I just hate the scent. But I really do like the foundation, and I would say that it's not worth the $68. I did a video, and I told you guys that I would let you guys know if it's worth the money, and I don't really think that it's worth the money. So moving on, I use this a lot, and I really like it. I have nothing much to say about it. It's very nice, buttery, and blendable. So yes, next is my cream bronzer from Anastasia, and this is the shade Amber. I use this quite a few times as well. I need to get into it more, but I just bought a lot of cream products, so but she was used and I really like it. Next is another foundation, which I love. This foundation is a stick foundation, but I didn't reach for it quite as much, so yeah. The 2 concealers that I pulled was the Pat McGrath and the e.l.f. I use these every day, so love them both. I also felt like I used this blush every day of the month of February too. I really love the color, and it's just so easy to, you know, just put on, like it says on the glow. So it's so easy to just put on and go. So this Milk Makeup Cream Bronzing Stick, I use this like so religiously. I feel like it's almost done. I don't know, there was like a little hole that was made the other day. I really can't get enough of this product, and I need to go buy the bigger size and also buy another one to like for backup because I love it that much. Okay, so that's the first bin. Next is this palette. I used it, I tried to use it a lot, but I didn't use it as much as the cream, but I did get a good enough use out of it. So this is the BH Vanilla Peach Truffle palette. Next, I'm not going to go through the mascaras because I'm just not, but these, I use them both throughout this whole month, and I use this one way more, but I was happy that I pulled this one because when I first got it, I was like, oh, that's definitely not going to be like an everyday, I'm wearing it today, the Trophy Wife by Fenty. I was like, this is not going to be an everyday highlighter because it's just not, but I made myself use this quite a lot, and I'm very, very happy that I did. So yeah, I got those two, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to put this makeup to the side, and then I'm going to start pulling the makeup for the month of March. So let's get into doing it. Okay, so starting with primers. I don't have much primers, but the ones that I do have, okay, so I have this Fenty one that I haven't used in a while, so we might pull her, but I definitely want to pull the Rare Beauty primer because I haven't used this one in a while. So we're gonna put this here, and then I think we're gonna do, this is matte, and I don't really need the matte because I need hydrating, so we're definitely not gonna do that one, but it's between these three. So I think I'm going to do the Fenty just because I haven't used these both in a while. So we have those two primers. Now moving on to foundations. This is my foundation drawer, but you guys know from my haul that I just got a ton of new foundations. So I'm going to pull a few from those and one from this drawer. So I think I want to do, these are new, but I just don't know my shade. Okay. Let's just pull the LA Girl Pro Cover, and then we'll move on to my new foundations. I'm definitely going to pull the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation because I got this yesterday and I used it and I love, love, love it. So we're gonna keep her, and we're gonna do, for another foundation, we're gonna do the Kosas one, and then concealer, we're gonna pull the Kosas concealer. So we're done with foundations. I have 3, and then one more concealer. I'm going to do either the Fenty, or I'm going to pull the Fenty concealer. So that's what we're looking like right now. So I realized I haven't used this primer at all. I only used it once since getting it. I know I already have 2, but I'm going to pull this Bobbi Brown Enriched moisturizer and primer. So I'm going to pull her as well. Now moving on, I'm going to pull for cream bronzer. For cream bronzer, I think I'm going to do the e.l.f. palette because I haven't used it in a while. So that's for cream bronzer. And then I think I'm going to pull the Chanel cream bronzer too because I want to use this month a lot. So we have 2. Now for highlighter, I'm going to pull my Glam Glow palette. I just got this in the mail today, and let me show you. So I definitely want to use it up, so I'm going to pull her for this month. Now we need one more highlighter. I usually pull 2, so I'm going to I'm gonna pull a Kylie one. So for the next highlighting product that I'm going to pull, it's going to be the Quartz by Kylie Cosmetics. Now for blush. This is like my hardest choice because I love blush so much, but okay. I'm going to do this one by Milani because as you can tell it hasn't been used, so I'm going to do this one, and then I think I'm going to do the ColourPop Love Me Not powder blush, so I'm going to pull this one as well. And just for one more, I'm going to do a cream, and I think I'm going to do the Tarte because I haven't reached for it recently. This is in Peach Sunset, and I'm also pull the little brush. Now for a powder bronzer, I think, oh my god, you can see all the packages. Now for powder bronzer, I'm just gonna pull one. Okay, so this one is brand new. I haven't used it. I'm gonna show you. So I think I'm gonna pull this one. The only thing is I'm scared because it's like matte, and I just want to make sure that it like blends out nicely, but I guess we're gonna see. So I'm gonna pull this one. Now for palettes. Last month I think I did 4, so I think I'm gonna do the same amount. Let's see. This is the part that I struggle with so much. Oh my god, or this one. Actually, we're gonna pull this one. I'm gonna pull the Mercury Retrograde by Huda Beauty, so I'm gonna do this one. Next, I'm gonna pull this Too Faced Light My Fire palette. Here's what that one looks like. So far I have these two. So my third palette I'm just gonna pull is the Kylie one. Let me open it. It's this one right here. Super pretty. I would much rather like pull for this in the spring or summer, but I really haven't used this in a while, and these colors were just like speaking to me. So yeah, that's 3, and then I have a Bare Minerals Gen Nude palette coming tomorrow, so I'm just gonna add that to my stash as well. So let me go ahead and organize all of this. Okay y'all, so for this month I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different, and I actually think I'm gonna clear this out and just keep lip products that I am gonna use throughout this month. I just feel like this is a little bit overwhelming, and I wanted to keep it like this just so I make sure I get use out of everything, which I'm really good at. I'm very good at like just using different things every time I do a makeup look. But I just think this is a little bit overwhelming and I could use more room. So yes, but I'm going to finish organizing the rest of this makeup, and then we're going to do this together. So I realized I didn't pull a cream blush, a cream highlight, so I'm just going to throw this in here because I know I'm going to be using it a lot anyways because I love it. So I'm just going to go ahead and plop that in. Now let's go ahead and empty this out. So this is what I narrowed it down to. So I'm going to keep the KKW, I believe this is 2. Yeah, nude 2. I'm going to keep this lipstick in there. I'm going to keep the Manito Twins X Beauty Creations Brie Brie lipstick and the lip liner. I have this KKW in Kimberly, so I'm going to keep that in there. I have 2 Anastasia lipsticks. This is in Butterscotch and this is in Staunch, so I'm going to keep these 2. And I have some moisturizing products which are right here. I'm going to keep this Fenty, what is it? It's in the color Honey Waffles. I haven't used this since I got it, so I'm going to put it in here. I have this Kylie gloss. It's in the color Love Struck, I believe. Yeah, Love Struck. So I'm going to keep her in here. And then I'm going to keep my KVD Bow and Arrow liquid lipstick in here. So that's how it's going to be. And then for eyes, I'm going to keep my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I'm going to be using the Essence Lash Princess for mascara, as well as the Maybelline, I almost said L'Oreal, the Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express mascara. And then for my third mascara, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes. I'm wearing this today, and I also wore it yesterday when I got my foundation. It came as a little travel whatever, tryout whatever, came as a sample, there we go. And it makes my lashes super long, and yeah, I just want to use this up before I buy the full size and just make sure I really like it. So that's gonna stay in there too. And then I have the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the color Ash Brown. I know I just got a new one in the shade Taupe, but I forgot I had this one and I need to use this up. So that's going to be my only brow product that I'm using. Oh wait. As well as the Brow Freeze. So I'm going to add this in here too. And then I'm just going to throw in this eyeshadow primer. I had this in my monthly drawer for February. I never used it, so hopefully I use it this time around. So this is how the month of March is looking for us. So we got the foundations, the primers, I got an e.l.f. bronzing palette, I got the Chanel bronzing cream, I got the Revolution Glow bronzer, Milani blush, ColourPop, Kylie highlight, Tarte blush, the Glam Glow palette, and then I just showed you guys everything that's in there. So yeah, this is what my March monthly makeup drawer looks like. So one more thing before I go, I'm just going to add my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette in here, because I know I'm just going to gravitate towards this, you know, a lot too, because it's new and I really like it. So I don't want to feel like I'm cheating my monthly makeup drawer, so I'm just going to add her in and we'll say nothing more. So we're going to have two powders and 2 creams, and I think it's fine this way. So now we're completely done. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love these types of videos, and I love that I'm making this into a series. So this is going to be every single month. And yeah, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are ready to join my family. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye.